hello, people of the internet. I really did not want to stream today, but I did say I would stream every day in June, so I'm just gonna do a really short, 30-minute stream of me running Goldens, just so that I can say that I did. So, yeah, because I didn't really have an opportunity to stream today, but you know, I obligated myself to do this, so I have to do it now. And I'm a man of my word, so I will do a very short stream because I'm tired and I want to sleep. Oh. There we go. So we'll just do a couple 7B attempts. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get all that far, but it's like a half an hour stream. That's not really much. It's like time for like 3 attempts. But you know. Who knows, maybe we'll fluke it at 1 a.m. Yo, what's up? It's gonna be a very short stream today because it's extremely late for me. So I apologize in advance. But that's just how it's gonna be. Live on the East Coast? Yeah. What do you mean, ew? Get out of here with this East Coast slander. I am not gonna accept that. What time is it for you? Yeah, it may be 1 a.m. I'm aware. However, West Coast, Best Coast, that's just not true. Listen, East Coast is OG. East Coast was here first, okay? Original 13 colonies, we be hanging in that East Coast. I think. Alright, West Coast, the only reason we have that is because we freaking stole it from a bunch of Native Americans. Which we also did for like all of our other land, but that's irrelevant. That's relevant. But you know, we're OG. Why do you do this, Larry? It's because I'm obligated to stream every day in June. That's why. Listen, I need to sleep, but like at the same time, I'm also obligated to stream at least once per day. They just wanted it more because they kept it longer, so it must have been better. That is like the stupidest thing I've ever heard. They kept it longer because the US didn't need it right away. That's the whole point. We only got it because the US expanded. We're like, oh, we need more land. There was like the whole Manifest Destiny thing where they're like, we need to take over everything. It's not because the Native Americans protected it. Like, we could have taken it at any time. We just chose to take it later. Yeah, I hate daily stream, Squid. I hate this. I won't. After this challenge, I am never doing daily streams ever again. Like, genuinely. I love it. My inconsistent schedule was great. It was awesome. I could just, like, stream random times on random days. It was awesome. It was lovely. Was it good to do that? Probably not. But at the same time, like, it's just a lot more enjoyable. So after this challenge, it'll be a lot less consistent. Probably will be longer streams though, because I'm only going to stream on days where I actually have time to stream. So. No, I'm not saying I'm not going to stream anymore. I'm just saying, like, it'll be less consistent. There'll still be streams. It's just they're not going to be every day. So you'll still be able to watch streams if you want to. It just won't be every day, all day kind of thing. I just physically and mentally am not capable of doing that. Manifest Destiny, FR. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not going to stream at 1 a.m., Wilbur. I would never do this except for if it wasn't this challenge. I'm literally only streaming for like half an hour and then I'm going to bed. This is a good time. Listen, Greasy Cheese. I can't do this, man. Okay, this is just not. If it wasn't the summer and I didn't have a, you know, the only reason I can do this is because it's the summer and I don't have a job right now. But that's not going to last forever. So. You need to prioritize your foreign audience. I think I need to prioritize my own mental and physical well-being first. So, yeah. That's what I would say. Also, I already made it here on the first attempt, dude. I'm getting so consistent. Actually crazy how consistent I'm getting at the first up to 1500 meter. Like it's actually, I'm getting insanely consistent. We're definitely gonna beat it soon. Like I'm getting just laser, you know, consistent just all the time. Look at that. Look at that. All the way to Golden Ridge on the first attempt. Like, dude, I'm just cooking. The practice is paying off, man. And if you die in cassette room, don't even, Greasy Cheese, don't even mention that. It's possible, and I'm not happy that that's a possibility because it could happen. It's a hard enough cassette room that it's possible to choke on it. It's extremely possible to choke on it. And that possibility terrifies me, but it's a real thing that could happen. So let's not even talk about it, all right? We don't need to will that into existence. Yo, are we PBing today? Okay. PB first attempt of the day. Oh, dude, the 1 a.m. strat's kind of crazy though. I'm kidding. I'm not actually gonna do this a lot. 1 a.m. PB on the first attempt is crazy though. And then I die instantly. But you know what? Still a PB. You know what I'm saying? Take what I can get. Listen, I'm not gonna do it. If I die on cassette room, I'm gonna cry on stream probably. So that's probably what's gonna happen. Just about to mention that you should focus harder on that attempt. I mean, to be honest, sometimes not focusing kind of works. And I don't, like, I definitely should focus up. But at the same time, like, sometimes, like, you know, you just kind of get in the rhythm. You don't even think about it. Starting your stream in 2 hours would be optimal, bro. It's 3 a.m. in 2 hours. I am not going to be conscious in 2 hours. Okay? Just because in Australia it's convenient. It is not convenient in Eastern Standard Time. You can always watch the VODs, man. Like, if it isn't at a time that you can tune in, you can always do that. You missed the Toby Fox? I didn't see it. Toby Fox fell asleep at the wheel. It was 1998 Nissan Primera, wrapping it around a telephone pole and crushing all of his internal anatomy, you know? I'm glad to see, you know, I'm glad to see Toby Fox out, like, in the wild, you know, exploring the world in his car and not just staying inside all day, so... You know, even if he did die in a brutal car crash, you know, I'm glad to see him, like, getting out. Because, you know, he didn't used to get out as much. He used to just stay inside all day and not work on Deltarune, you know? So I'm glad that he's you know, expanding his horizons. At least he was asleep for it this time. Yeah, true. Wasn't even like conscious. He was just that dedicated to driving that he was asleep during it. That shows true dedication. Oh man. Did you know that that is of June 1st? No more names are being put in the farewell golden list. Nice try, bud. You really think you're gonna get me with that one? They wouldn't just. Why would they do that? That makes no sense. There's not even 1,000 people on it. It can't even be that hard to put new people on it. Nice try. You're not going to fool me that easily. Even though it's 1 a.m. and I'm sleep deprived. You're not going to get me that easily. It would be funny if that was true. But even if it is true, I don't care. Because I can still say that I did it. Regardless of what, you know, the list says. Because the list doesn't mean anything to me. It's more of the accomplishment, the inner accomplishment than the external list. You know? So even if they did kill the list, I wouldn't even care that much. Because I still know that I did it either way. Bragging rights are bragging rights, exactly. Exactly. You can't take that from me. And nobody can accuse me of cheating because all of the VODs are on YouTube and you can watch all of them. It's proof. So no one can say that I was cheated them or anything. I have all the proof right here. All the hours are publicly available. Oh, I thought you were messing with me. Did you unironically think that? Use Brit app, you know, the Brits these days, you know, yeah. Understandable. Actually, those are golden blueberries. I would say golden blueberries make it more valid. Honestly, so. I think golden blueberries are just like the better version of the golden strawberries. So like this seems like a complete win to me. Oh man. Mess that up. Golden blueberries are the superior golden berry. Strawberries are, they're just not the same. Which goldens do I have? I have all of them except for Farewell Golden, Core B-side, and this level that I'm playing right now, which is Summit B-side. So I only have 3 left, including this one. Blueberries are superior in every way, and I will not back down on this. There is nothing you can tell me that will make me like strawberries more. Strawberries are just the worst tasting, worse in every way. Well, first of all, my first issue was strawberries. Okay, we can really go into this if we're gonna go into this, right? First of all, blueberries and strawberries can both be ripe, and if you can have a bad blueberry and a bad strawberry. Both blueberries and strawberries in their best form are flavorful, and I think strawberries are still tasting good. But the reason I don't like strawberries as much is because they're just annoying to eat, because you either have to cut off or pull off the little green bit on top, which is just annoying every time I want to eat a strawberry. And also strawberries are really big, so you either have to like uncomfortably stuff it in your mouth, or you have to cut it up into pieces, and that's just annoying. I don't want to do that. I'm lazy, right? Blueberries, there's different sizes of blueberries, right? There's jumbo blueberries, there's normal blueberries, there's like little baby blueberries, but all of them just fit. They fit right in your mouth. They just plop them in. It's easy. And I personally, this is subjective. Flavor is just better, but that's subjective, obviously. But my opinion, blueberry flavor is better. So I just enjoy eating them more. Easier to eat, less maintenance to eat. It's worth the discomfort. It is not worth the discomfort. It takes you away from when you just want to snack on something. Having to like do all this stuff just to eat it, like nobody wants to do that. All right, I'm trying to be lazy out here. All right, I'm not trying to put an effort. Like if you think I'm out here trying to put an effort when I snack on something, you're just wrong. All right, because having to put that much effort in to eat food is just, it's a little too much for me. All right, like I'm just too lazy for that. Yeah, but if I eat the grassy part, like the little leaf part, it just tastes bad. It tastes good if you cut it off or if you like pull it off, but like that, you either have to put in the effort to cut it off, or you have to eat the not very good part of the strawberry, and that kind of ruins it. You don't have to eat it in one bite. You could do multiple bites. That is true, but like if you're munching on something, like it's just easier to eat things in one bite. And blueberries, you just plop it in your mouth and it's just gone. Like listen guys, Yeah, the only argument I've seen you guys say is strawberries taste better. I'm out here not just saying blueberries taste better. I'm providing some good reasons for why it's more convenient to eat them. As well, on top of that, I think blueberries taste better. Like I haven't even talked about the fact that I think blueberries just taste infinitely better. I will eat a strawberry. Someone gives me strawberries, I'll eat them. Like I'm not picky about fruit, but always take the blueberry every day, all day, every day. Then throw out the leaves, yeah, but that takes a lot of effort. If I have the choice between them, I'm always taking the blueberries. That convenience factor is just, it's real. I'm like, it sounds like such an easy thing, but you don't understand like the inconvenience. Like this is too much for me. But guess what? Blueberries, you don't have to do anything. There's nothing you have to do to a blueberry. You just eat it. Nothing. That's the thing. You take it, you open up the container and you eat them. You plop it in your mouth. No utensils. No knives to cut anything. No seeds you have to take out. No leaves you have to pull off. There's nothing. It's the least maintenance fruit of all time. Like literally. Nothing you have to do. Yeah, I do like watermelons. Watermelons are great. Bro, you don't like watermelons? That's crazy, Squid. This is crazy. Squid, I don't know how you get away with these opinions. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you haven't been like stabbed with these crazy opinions. Roasted watermelon is like it's iconic. Like watermelon is great. You can't like I've genuinely never heard of someone that doesn't like watermelon. I've heard of people that don't like love watermelon. They're like, it's all right. Never heard of people that are just like, no, I don't want watermelon. Never heard of someone turning down watermelon before. Yeah, strawberries are cheaper. I don't care. Like that's not a problem for me. It's a problem for some people. I'm not acknowledging. I acknowledge that some people. That is a thing, but berries are expensive, man. If you really care about money, you're not buying berries. You're buying bananas. Bananas are like insanely cheap. You're buying other things that are cheaper. You're not gonna buy berries. Berries are one of the most expensive, like fruits and vegetables that exist. Like strawberries and blueberries are expensive. Bananas are berries. I didn't even know that, but bananas are cheap. Like you're not out here buying strawberries or blueberries if you're on a budget. You're buying strawberries or blueberries if you have the money. If you have the money, I would buy blueberries every day. I really don't think watermelon are overrated. Like you can, I understand the maintenance is there. Like you have to cut it, and that's a whole thing, you know. But you know, you can cut a watermelon pretty quick, you know, if you know what you're doing. And there's a lot of cool ways to cut. There's a lot of different techniques for cutting watermelon. Like you can chop it up quickly. But if it's like an on-the-go snack, you don't eat watermelon because you'd have to cut it up and like pre-prepare it in like a bag and stuff, which you could do. But like if you're on the go, you don't have watermelon's a snack you have at home. Like you keep your watermelon at home and you cut and eat it up with like your dinner. You know, you don't eat watermelon when you're, you know, you have a trip, you need to go somewhere and you need to grab something real quick. That's what like bananas are for. Bananas are perfect for that. You just grab a banana on the go. Such an easy food to eat. Like you just peel it, you eat it. You don't need a tool or anything. Yeah, you can get more bang for your buck, but that still doesn't invalidate any of the other things I said about it being inconvenient to eat and it tasting less. Like if I genuinely think blueberries taste better, why would I get strawberries? If it's like, even if it's like it's slightly more expensive, it's like all those other factors are just way more worth it. And like again, we're assuming here like money isn't a problem if I'm buying expensive fruit. Like if money is a problem, I'm not buying strawberries or blueberries because it's different depending on the area, but where I am, they're expensive to buy fresh fruit. So, especially strawberries and blueberries are one of the most expensive ones. So I wouldn't buy either. So it's not even a factor. Yeah, hold the stem on a strawberry, eat the red part, throw away the stem. Yeah, but then you have to throw away the stem. All right, I don't want to think about that when I'm munching on something. I usually snack on things while I'm doing other stuff. I multitask, so I don't want to have to throw out something and eat it at the same time. That's just it's just too much effort for me. All right, I'm trying to munch with one hand, do something else with the other hand, or like maybe read something on my phone, maybe do my homework, whatever. Raspberries are alright. I think raspberries are fine. They're definitely not like the best though. Of all the berries, I'd probably put them like below most of the other berries. I think it depends because you can have obviously raspberries. It depends where you get them from because you can get really good raspberries and really crappy raspberries. It's like most fruit, but I do think overall like raspberries, it's just not worth the cost because it still costs just as much. Like, I wouldn't say just as much. I would say similar to the other berries, like strawberries and blueberries. And I just don't think it's worth it. I mean, obviously, it's subjective. I mean, I do think, again, raspberries are similar to blueberries, though, where they're very convenient to eat. So I will say they have that going. But I don't think they're the best. I think they're all right. I love the texture of blueberry. A nice fresh, crisp blueberry, because blueberries can get soggy, you know, and you have to get a good blueberry because soggy blueberries are nasty. But like if you get a nice like crisp blueberry, like that stuff hits, you know. Like I would commit multiple crimes like to get some nice fresh blueberries, like absolutely. I'm not saying I will do them. I'm saying like hypothetically I would. Obviously, don't put me in jail, please. Thank you. Yeah, I mean strawberries go bad really quick, but so do blueberries and most other berries. So I mean I'm sure there's some berries that go bad faster, but I think blueberries go bad pretty fast too. That is kind of a problem with berries. Yeah, it's a big problem. It's a big thing. You have to eat them quick or else they just go bad. But I mean, when I just munch on those so much that like they're gone in a couple days. You know, they don't last that long. But you can yeah, you don't want to freeze. Blueberries ruin pancakes. That is the craziest stick I've ever heard. That's insane. Blueberries are great on pancakes. That's like my ideal pancake is blueberries on it. It's my ideal pancake. Though I'd rather have a waffle over a pancake most of the time, so. Blueberries do not ruin... Listen. Just because you don't like the blueberry... If you don't like blueberries, you're not going to like blueberry flavored things. Like, you're like acting like, oh, blueberries ruin these things because you don't like the flavor of blueberries. It doesn't ruin them. You just don't like the flavor. That's just like you not liking blueberries. It doesn't mean it ruins it. It just means you don't like blueberry flavored things. That's why you don't like it, because it has blueberries in it. Well, you just said you don't like... I'm confused now. You're like, blueberries are fine, and like you just were saying that you don't like blueberries. I'm confused. The flavors don't mix? I think the flavors mix very well, but that's just me. I think blueberries mix just as well with muffins, just and pancakes just as well as strawberries do. I haven't really heard of a strawberry muffin before. I don't even know if that's a thing. I've heard of blueberry muffins. I've heard of like, yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, they're called bell peppers. Bruh. Yeah, bell peppers are not spicy peppers. I mean, there isn't much of a difference between the different colors. I mean, there's like slight differences. Like there is a slight flavor difference and everything difference, but it's not like a lot. It's not that significant. Like it's slightly different, but not like I don't think it's different enough to really like. I wouldn't really have a preference over a certain bell pepper color. I would just be like, I'll take whatever I get. Okay, I will say I think French fries is a dumb name because it just because I don't even think they're French first, so that kind of just makes it weird. Maybe they are, I don't, but I'm pretty sure they're not. So it's like, why? Yeah, I don't know if I would call them chips. So that just confuses me. Because like I think chips make sense, like for chips, you know, like for like potato chips. Because that's what they are. They're little potato chips. It just fries. I think fries is perfect. Because that's like, oh, they're just fries, you know? That's what I usually call them. Like if I'm getting fast food, I'll be like, yeah, I'll get a large fry, you know? Like I don't say I'll get a large French fry. Like I don't say it. You just don't say that. This sounds weird. With hot chips and yeah, that confuses me that like your potato chips aren't called like they're called crisps, which is just weird. But yeah, I don't know. It's a whole thing. Yeah, that's true. They are fried. Yeah, fries make sense. French fries, not so much. But fries make sense. Crisp is British. Yeah, okay, gotcha. It's because they're similar to. Yeah, no, I think it's like chip is like kind of like just like the shape of the object. I think that's what I think. I don't know. I don't really know why they're called chips. I'm sure there's a reason for it. Yeah, it does not make sense for fries. Yeah, chips is kind of weird. They feel more chippy. That's crazy. Fries can be really I don't know, man. I think well, fries can be soft, but I think I prefer crispier fries most of the time. So like if I'm making fries, I would want them to be crispy. I wouldn't want them to be like soft. Though some people do make them soft. It's just a stylistic difference, but I don't think they're like exclusively soft. Laser fried? Yeah, that's true. Laser fried. Yeah. Well, there's also... I mean, there are different... Chips are made in different ways depending on which chip you get. So it really depends. I don't know. I mean, I've gone to diners that make them. I really think it just depends. It's a restaurant per restaurant basis. Like every restaurant you go to will make fries differently. So like I don't think there's really like a consistent way they're made. I think it's just up to the cook, you know. I don't think there's like a standard It's kind of like burgers. Like burgers are big in America, but nobody makes a burger the same. Every restaurant has different burgers. That's why people always argue over which fast food places are better. Yeah, I'm not a huge sweet potato fry guy. They kind of taste weird. You kind of just have to like how they taste to like them. And I think they're healthier, I think. I don't know. I just think they're a little weird. I would always take a classic fry over. I mean, I'll eat a sweet potato fry, but I would always take the you know, the normal fry over it. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could call it like a sweet fry. Because it is kind of weird to call it sweet potato fry. But again, if you call it sweet fry, then it's kind of more ambiguous. If it's sweet potato, it's like, oh, you know, it's a fry made out of sweet potatoes. So, you know. Like normal fry, you just know classic potato. You don't even have to ask. Like, you don't have to say potato fry because you just know it's potato. But sweet potato kind of like classifies that it's different than a normal fry, you know? He liked it when they were burnt and they didn't taste like sweet potato. That's hilarious. So they were so burnt out of recognition that you couldn't even like taste the actual flavor that it was supposed to have. That's really funny. Yeah, I mean, it just comes down to a difference in culture. I mean, like when you call something fry versus chip, it's gonna sound more natural from whatever your area calls it because it's just what you're used to. So even you can argue it's called either way, but there's never gonna be a right answer because everybody calls it differently. It's like think about it. If you think about like soda, right? People call soda a billion different things. Some people just call it soda. Some people call it just Coke. Some people literally call all soda, and no matter what it's called, just Coke. Some people will call it pop. That's a thing, by the way, if you don't know that. So some people just call it like, some people call it what's another one? There's a bunch of different names for like a carbonated beverage. We'll just say that. Yeah, soft drink. Yeah, true. Some people call it that. Yeah, like everyone, literally, even within the same country, people call it different things. Some people call it different things. What do you call it? Pot? No, I don't. I just call it soda. Like if you're just talking about like generic carbonated beverage, I'll just say it's soda. The only time I won't say it's soda is if it's like, if you're talking like carbonated water. To me, that's just carbonated water. But I just think soda is generally my like default term. I know my grandma calls it pop. That's the only reason I know that pop exists, because that's what she calls it. But yeah, I just call it soda. I have no idea where soft drink came from. I mean, I've definitely heard it before. I just don't really know what that originated from. Because a hard drink has alcohol. Okay, I mean, yeah. So I guess soft drink just means like it's not as like hardcore since it doesn't have alcohol in it. So I mean, I don't know. I guess that kind of makes sense, but it's kind of weird. Because like, would every drink that doesn't have alcohol be a soft drink or just soda? You know. I don't know. Also, I need to end stream because I want to sleep. So I'm just gonna run Farewell Golden once for the memes, and then we're gonna go to bed. It's soft drink because it's still bad for you, but yeah, I mean, I see it. It just feels like a bit of a stretch. Like I get it, but I don't get it. You know, like I understand it. I just think it's a little weird. Oh, I need to get my my dash back. You guys don't have carbonated lemonade? I mean, I've never had carbonated lemonade before. I'm sure it exists. I mean, it might be good carbonated. I've never tried it, actually. Yeah, I usually just drink classic lemonade. Why are we at farewell? Because I'm playing farewell before stream ends. Just as a meme. I didn't beat 7B golden. Oh, okay, well I died, so I'm gonna go sleep now. Yeah, well you joined late and this is also a short stream, so like I'm ending it now. Cause like I have to stream every day because I said I was going to, but I also really did not want to stream today and I want to sleep. So yeah, that's what's happening. So no, I did not get to farewell. But I'm gonna go sleep, so I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.